What is going on, Supra channel? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on the Supra, and it's going to be another one of those joys of having not even a Supra anymore, just regular car maintenance. So reason I haven't been really driving it, posting too much even on Instagram, is because AC compressor went out, or at least the clutch, and we know already because it keeps blowing the fuse. So if anyone is having that issue that it keeps blowing out the fuse, and the fuse is inside the driver's side on, remember, left-hand drive car, the kicker panel, it blows a fuse that kind of like just cuts the power to all the HVAC system. Like there's no controls inside, nothing responds. So kept changing on that fuse. It went even a little bigger to a 10. I believe it's a 5.5. So there's a little plug right next to the clutch right here. You can see it dangling on there. I unplugged it, turned it on. Everything inside works, but as soon as you kick that on, like the compressor tries to kick on, blows the fuse. It started doing it progressively, and it got worse and worse, and then it just got to the point that now you kick it on with the new fuse and it just blows it out. So it's time to change it out. I was gonna change the clutch, but spoke to Larry, and he said to just go ahead and change out everything. That is the original compressor for my non-turbo motor, not even the GTE swap. So that thing's got to have well over 100,000 miles in it. So yeah, guys, we're gonna be switching out the compressor today. This is actually from eBay. I will list the link. You can see it's made by Denso, which is exactly what Larry said. Larry from Jag International, by the way. Compressor, and it comes with new O-rings. I guess we'll put on new O-rings, and this is the canister or filter dryer, I guess. I don't know what you call it, that little can behind I think it's in front of the condenser, behind the radiator, or behind the intercooler, one of those two. So that's probably gonna be a tricky part. I'm gonna start by taking sorry, just be back and forth, taking the panel here off, see if it's easy to get off. See if we got to take the intercooler off. If not, we're gonna have to take the front bumper off and kind of get in there more deep so I can get into that canister. The AC compressor is nothing, it's no big deal. It's just take out the belt, there's 2 bolts, undo the plug, and it's out. And obviously we gotta take out the 2 lines, take out the Freon, and recharge the system again. So that's no biggie. But over here we got a compressor. I'm not even sure what else came in here. This is some type of oil, viscosity oil, I guess, refrigerant lubricant. I guess I won't be putting that in there. Expansion valve. I don't even know where this goes. I'm not sure where this goes, guys. I think this is on the line. I don't know. I guess we'll check it out. It said it was for a Supra, but I'm not sure if it's not really needed. Maybe I won't touch it. I really don't know much about AC systems. I just thought it was a compressor and this little cylinder valve thing. I know this is what this is because this looks familiar. I actually changed it once. I would have with an OEM one, Toyota one. I know they're black. When I put in the new what's it called? The one we did that motor, I put a new one in. But I don't want to. If it's 30 bucks, I'd rather just do it now. But this is the main thing, the compressor. It's silver, so I'm actually going to paint it black. I don't like silver. Everything's already painted black on the car, so I don't want this to kind of look at it and stand out. So put it in the video because there's little things that I got to do on the Supra that I've been kind of neglecting because I've been focused on this. But I am waiting on Ricky. Got powder for the intake manifold to come back from powder coating. I'm getting powder coated, I'm sorry. And kind of like, I guess I don't know, I just got a text, maybe it's him. Let's see. No, it's not. So yeah, that's on hold right now. Saturday I actually wanted to get that done. That was priority because I want to get that car running before, but it's Saturday. I don't want to waste a day, and this is something else I got to do, so I might as well get to it instead of just sitting around and not doing nothing. And what other better way than to share it with you guys and give you guys the content, and just in case anybody's going through the same problem, maybe this will help somebody. So yeah, before we get into it, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and always comment below, guys, and I always get back to everybody. All right, guys, just took it out of the box actually for the first time. Just wanted to make sure all the plugs and everything's the same for pin stop plug, same little plug on the side that we have unplugged for the clutch. I could go ahead and do it the lazy way and just, I guess, swap out the clutch part, but I mean, guys, kind of like, you know, this is something that I haven't replaced in never. So, and I know I've been using the same one from the non-turbo motor. So I had the car for 18 years now, so I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna go ahead and play it safe and replace everything. Even if I have to put or recharge the system again, I don't care. I like doing things right, and I like doing it the first time, so it doesn't, you know, I don't have any setbacks later on, and that's already done. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead. I'm gonna share the link actually. So anybody that wants to buy one, I know it's kind of hard because I think Toyota charges a crazy amount for this, but this ended up being like 200 and I want to say 80 bucks, like shipped, and it came with the whole kit, O-rings and everything, which I noticed it has more O-rings up here. So this little plate here, I believe you take it out and you use the one that you already have on there, and that's how your ports for the AC hoses, the high and low, plug in, because I know there's a difference between the Aristo GTE motor and the twin turbo Supra GTE motor, or Supra in general. That's why I kept on using my non-turbo one, because the outlets are already there and it's the same compressor, so I just slapped it onto the motor. So I think if you just take out that little cap, I'll confirm it when I take the other one off, but just kind of want to hint you guys and just put it out there. So I'm going to start with taking out this plate first and see how much space I have in there, how much room. If not, we gotta take out the bumper, which I would hate to do it, but if I gotta do it, I gotta do it. All right, guys, so took the cover off. I want to try to avoid as much this dismantlement as possible. So here's that canister or whatever it's called. Sorry, I don't know the proper name or term, whatever, but that's what we're trying to get to. So you can see it's here between this freaking massive 5-inch intercooler and condenser. So I'm gonna try to actually lift up the car, get to it from the bottom. I'm gonna take out the sides of the intercooler on both sides, and then I'm gonna undo these top bolts here. How much are they? There's 3. There's another one here. I hate to do things half-assed, man. Okay, so there's another one here. There's 3 up here, and then there's 2 in the bottom. So I'm gonna see if it's easier. If I give up along the way, I'll just take out the bumper, but that's the plan for now. So let's lift up the car. It's extremely hot out here, so whatever. Kind of balls deep in already, so we might as well just get it done. So update. Got the belly pan out. Got everything unbolted down here. Took out the coupler on this side, that side. This bottom side is already loose, so I'm just gonna take out those 3 top bolts on there. I mean on top. I'm gonna put the jack down here to have some support so it doesn't come down. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go this way so we don't have to take out the bumper. Once the intercooler's out, we should have plenty of space over there to get to the canister and do whatever. So we got this massive behemoth out. Oh man, is that clear? Might have to tilt it back so I don't hit the lip. Yeah, just a little. Let's tilt it forward. Still heavy. Okay. That's it. Alright, clear. Alright, sorry about that. They don't want to hit the lip. Alright, so now, and these things look ugly without a freaking foam mount. Look at that. It's an old lady missing teeth. Well, looks like there's a bunch of oil and stuff in there. That looks pretty cruddy. So this is what it looks like down here. Now let me I'm gonna open up the valve there and release the Freon. Releasing the Freon. Honestly, didn't have that much. It's got to be a leak somewhere. Alright guys, here they are. This is the stock one. I know these things you're not supposed to have them open unless you're going to put them right away, so I kind of lifted it up real quick and they look like they're identical. Obviously one silver and one black. I took out the bracket there. I'm going to go ahead and clean it up. For some reason it was like really dirty over here, like oily, like very grimy stuff. Those are the two lines. The can just goes up there and the bracket just goes there on the condenser. So I'm gonna kind of clean this up a little bit, grease it down, wipe it down good, and go ahead and reinstall it. A bunch of hair and stuff over here. This thing's picked up. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up real nice and then put it back together. Little tip: you gotta take out the power steering pump bracket that's attached on top of the AC compressor. All the bolts are out. Those lines are undone. I just gotta push them off to the side. I kind of zip tied over here the power steering pump to the water neck over here, or the radiator of the corner here, so it wouldn't be in the way. But yeah, the only thing now is just to get down there and literally pull it out of the way. And we should be good because I don't think there's any more screws on holding it. Literally took everything out. But yeah, I just wanted to throw it out there because I know down there I took all the bolts, 4 bolts, and I thought it was it, but forgot the power steering pump is attached to the actual compressor. Old compressor's out. This is the new one. I spray painted black. I got to take all the tape off. This little bracket here, I got to swap it over. You see the TV got the little bow here. Even the same A pattern thing here. This is the cap that I was saying that's different. This one just comes with a flat cap, so I'm guessing they know already that's going to be replaced. But other than that, guys, same exact what's it called? Same exact compressor. Bracket over here, and yeah, the mount is on the cap, so identical, nothing different. Just wanted to show you guys out there. All right, guys. So I did find a slight difference on this plug here. This cable, it's not long enough to put on the bracket and go all the way over here. Won't reach. This one, the OEM one, you can tell it's definitely longer. So what I'm going to do is remove that little white clip that's in here, just pull it out, and depin it. Just pull a little pin apart and just pull it back, and just swap it over with this one, and we should be fine. Right. So here's the difference: length and cables. Took it out, like I said. We're not going to be using the new one. We're going to be using the old one, so we don't have to extend cables or none of that. And just pop it in, and that's it. Remember, the other one's plugged off, so can't get lost. And just like that, we are good to go. Plugs here, old cable, everything reaches. Looks like we're good, back to go. Now, the only thing I'm researching, guys, is the oil. I'm reading online and it says something about 3 ounces. The compressor itself already has some oil in there. Like when I took out the cap, it looked like it had a decent amount, but I'm not exactly sure. So I'm gonna make a couple phone calls and search online, see if I can come up with anything. But we definitely do need some oil. Just wanted to throw it out there. All right, guys. So honestly, I don't have a concrete answer on the oil. I tried to fill up. I read online that most cars take 4 ounces. I did like half. This is an 8-ounce bottle. So all this putting back together is a little pain in the butt. AC compressor's on, power steering pump is on. You know these things don't line up. You have to loosen it up on one side, put it on the other. So that took a while. New canister's on. That took a while too to line up. And everything's just double, triple work. Just taking it on and off. Putting on those lines up there to the line. That took a lot of wiggling around and whatnot. So that's the new compressor there. Just wanted to share that with you guys. We're gonna put the intercooler back on. Hopefully there's no leaks in these lines, man. I will hate to take this thing apart again. I put new O-rings in there. New O-rings on the lines over here at the end, and everything else I'm gonna leave the same because it wasn't untouched, so it should be good. Well guys, we're finally done doing this part. Just gotta put this cover on over there, but kind of wanted to put a little thing out there as I'm putting everything down here back together, the cover, whatnot. You can see everything's on. I'm here snooping around, make sure all the fuel filters are fine. And notice the clutch spit out the pressure, the snap ring and the other rings in there. You can see it's even eating into the pressure plate. Oh man. So with that being said, I have another little headache in my hands. Ricky just called me. The intake is ready to pick up, so I'm gonna focus on that thing first, then back to this. Oh man, just one thing after the other, man. So yeah guys, I'm not gonna bore you with anything else. I'm gonna close this video out here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Frustration continues with both cars now. So remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later guys.